Hey there, everybody. PTPOP here with all four lobes of my brain securely bound behind my back. And today I'm going to discuss a new way call centers are using their metrics as an incentive. Stay tuned.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?
I've been looking for another job here in the land of PTPOP. My wife is unemployed, and I'm looking for work along with her. And during my search and my attempt to find work, I've been looking at call center jobs, and I found this one. This is a customer service position for a company called, well, I don't know if this is the company or this is a recruiting company, because it says it's from Talentify.io, United States. It was posted 15 hours ago. It's received 18 applicants. It's remote full-time job, as you can see here. I'm reading up here. It's a software development company. Let's see here. My particular profile, I have 7 out of 10 skills that match. And what I find funny here is that they've got a gimmick here to try to get you to gain your metrics. It says here in the description that it's completely remote, full-time remote. I would jump at the chance of this, right? Because I wouldn't mind working at home as a call center rep. So I don't have to sit next to the mutants that sit alongside me in the call center. But look at this. Look at what they're doing here. And for those of you that are watching for the first time, metrics are goals you have to achieve as a call center representative. Most call centers, your talk time is 7 minutes. If you go above that talk time of 7 minutes, that means your average call time to resolve a customer's questions or concerns has to be done within 7 minutes. If it's not done within that time, your average talk time in a week or a 30-day period goes above that, then you get written up and your job is threatened. You have to be on the phone so much time. You can't be off the phone more than a lot of time given, meaning 2 10 or 2 15-minute breaks and a half an hour lunch. You have to be at your workstation a lot amount of time within all the right time frames, or you get written up. Your job is constantly threatened in a call center if you don't meet all the metrics. I'm not going to go into that. I've got other videos about the KPIs and the key performance indexes and things like that. So look at this. They say responsibilities, qualified applicants will reach remote status upon successful onboarding metric goals. But basically they're saying you have to meet all of your key performance index goals. Let me read that again. Responsibilities, qualified applicants will reach remote status upon successful onboarding metric goals. So some of you are like, well, what does that mean? Well, that means if you don't meet all the key performance index or all the metrics they want you to meet, you're stuck working in a call center. So in other words, the description here is misleading. Oh, surprise. The description here where it says it's remote is a lie, because again, for those of you that are watching me for the first time, your metrics that you have to meet in a call center are almost impossible to meet. Very, very few people meet all the metrics that you need to meet to either post to a different shift or post to a different department or to get a bonus or to get a raise, anything. You're immediately within the first 2 months to 90 days, you're immediately written up. You're immediately put on notice that you're not performing the way they want you to. So what they've done is they've labeled this as being remote, when in fact it is not. Now, unless this is a easy peasy call center job, I don't know how anybody's going to ever work remote. And this is another gimmick they're using to get people to work in the office, because these corporations are spending millions and billions and billions and zillions of dollars on office space and call center space that they can't staff anymore because everybody wants to work at home. So they have empty office space. They're paying insurance, they're paying taxes on, they're paying mortgages, they're paying rent, whatever. If they don't own the buildings, they're renting it, they're leasing it, they're losing money out the wazoo. And I don't even know if they can declare it as a tax write-off if the buildings aren't being occupied, because most of these places will, I believe you can use your property as a tax write-off. So if you're a corporation, you have a 1,000,000 square foot call center and it's not full, you're paying taxes on it. You're not getting any deductions. You're paying insurance and mortgage and interest on a mortgage, and you're not able to declare for taxes. So these corporates are freaking out. So in this case with Talentify.io, I don't know if that's the exact company. They're using this gimmick saying, hey, come on board, Mr. Call Center Rep. We'll hire you in. If you meet all the metrics that we ask you to meet, if your talk time is right, your handle time is good, you're on the phone 90% of the time, you're never late to work, you never miss a day of work, it goes on and on and on, then we'll let you go home and take calls from home. So let me ask you this. What happens when somebody's metrics start to fail? Do they have to come back in the call center? Is this like this tug of war thing or seesaw thing where 1 minute you're at home and then you get written up because your metrics no good, then they have you come back in the office? It's total baloney. Absolute baloney. And this company, it looks how many they've received 18 applications in 15 hours. And so, I don't know anything about this company. And I think this is a talent company or a headhunter or one of these. I mean, look at this description. Here, I'll take myself out of here again. It's an avalanche of just words. Look at this waterfall of exercise good judgment in escalating complex account issues. Can you imagine work for a place like this? Customer service and patient collections manager demonstrate the ability to be an effective team player, upholds best practices in the day-to-day processing workflow, standardization to the drive medium mechanisms of across the they can't be serious, really. This is nuts. So that's another thing. I just found this today and I want to talk about it. They don't want you to work from home anymore because, like I said, they're losing boatloads of money on this empty office space that they have, whether they're own or they're leasing it. I would imagine the IRS is, well, you can't declare that property as a deduction anymore because you're not using it for business. I don't know, though. I don't know business taxes because I know here at home, in the old days, if a majority of your income was driven from self-employment and like a quarter of your house was used, like you had a huge office inside your house and you were utilizing that for business only, and it was never used for like the kids playing in here and stuff like that, you could deduct a certain square footage off your house as a deduction to reduce the amount of taxes you get taxed on. I'm sure businesses have something like that. They must have all kinds of things they're losing money on because of the nasty wasty bug and empty buildings now. Brought to you by Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson. So there you have it. There's a customer service representative remote. And look how they promote the remote part of it. Remote. They make sure that everybody sees that it's remote. Look, it's remote. It's remote. And it's really not a remote position. Guarantee it. I guarantee you very few people get to ever be remote in this position. So, well, I'm PTPOP. That's a short one here for y'all. Remember, don't point at people. Give them the thumb, the power thumb. Give them the palms, two palms, power thumb. All right. Have a good day. I'll be the same, baby.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?